All right, so I'm fishing something I normally don't fish, which is a river. The reason for that is there's so much current that I usually can't get my flies down there. But with this new fly, I'm going to attempt to catch something here with it because, you know, we always got to try different environments, and I probably will lose most of my fish because I am playing stupid games, so I will win stupid prizes, right? Isn't that the old adage? So it's already been pretty heavily fished this morning. Looking at people coming out of the hatchery, most of them are filled their limits. That's where I'm at today. I'm at the Turkey River Trout Hatchery. So there you go. I usually don't give out where I am, but you know, there are enough people who know about this already, so it really doesn't matter that I tell you where I am or not. Take a quick detour. There's a couple dads who had a bunch of rowdy hooligans and helped them catch a couple fish at the kiddie pool over here. They were doing just fine, taking care of the kids, so I was more the fishing helper. You know, they got 4 or 5 kids between just 2 popses, so just help them out where I can and maybe help out with the fishing part of it a little bit while they get the parenting part. So it's a nice thing on what I try and do with kiddos is to, you know, help further them in their fishing journeys and take some pressure off the dads, right? Because it's hard being a teacher and a dad at the same time, right? So sometimes you just got to be one or the other, and that's where having a helping hand comes into play. And I think I was that. So, you know, sometimes it's about catching fish, other times it's about helping other people catch fish. So I'm down at the next one here, and gonna see if I can spot and stalk any of these guys quick, and we'll catch you later for an update. Okay, I just spotted my first fish. I'm gonna get behind him. He probably saw me, actually, he definitely saw me, but we'll see if he's hungry or not. He's kind of in a feeding position, but he's also kind of not. So if that's a great non-answer for any of you guys, then yeah, I like to give non-answers. Why? Because then I'm not committed. There, fish. I don't know if that's the one that ate before or not. A little better fish. Nope, not the same fish. Fish that I had on earlier. Oh, there he's off. It's catch and release day anyway, so that's okay. Got a little guy again. Man, they must have stocked fingerlings in here today, which is all good. Because I think what a lot of people do is they catch an 8-inch fish and they say this is as big as they're gonna get. So if they release a bunch of 5-inch fish, then, you know, people aren't hopefully gonna keep them. Oh, almost had another fingerling. Wow, I sounded Midwest there. Oh. Nobody. All right. One more good cast through here. See if there's anybody any size. Oh. God, another fingerling. What is that, like 4? No, I'm catching and releasing, so it really doesn't matter for size, but I just was looking for a couple fish that were, 10, 12 inches. There's another fingerling. Am I a bad guy? I'm trying to find the bigger fish. I'm just finding little shits. I know there's one big fish in here. There's got to be one good one in here. Like 1 10, 12-inch fish. That's what I'm calling big compared to these little guys, but I don't know if he's just sitting on the bottom or he's been caught before, but I'm gonna let the little guys go here. There's bigger fish. So you see what I mean? This is not a big fish, but he's actually taken me to where I can't necessarily fight him. I've actually followed him. So I'm stepping downstream and see, now he's just got me held. I mean, I'm gonna give him line, I'm gonna give him line. And then I'm gonna walk in. Now when I pull this fish up, don't be disappointed because he's not that big a fish. And I'm treating him like he's a monster. See, as soon as I get his head in under control, I can lift him right in. Like a 10-inch fish, but and since he's in such fast, deep current, he fights me like he's a 14 or 15-inch fish very easily. There's that fish, guys. Now, where did I catch him? Right at the front end of the pool in feeding position. Calm down. There we go. Very good. Now pop out here. There, you're free. Now, you hooked yourself again when you closed your mouth. There you go. He's back in. See if I can get a second one here. Missed one. Little guy, but I missed him. Got another one. Not a big fish, but you can see the bend in my rod just because that fish is fighting the current. But as soon as I get him out, ooh, and hit myself in the face with him, you realize he's only a 6 or 7-inch fish. Got some good potential though. Really nice thick shoulders. Big fish, big fish. Caught him. Well, little fish. I forget that we're in deep current here. So my size rule is if they can't fit in the net this way, then they're not a keeper fish. So he doesn't even come close. But he felt good in the current. Lost one. There we go. Whoa, he's off. Bigger fish, bigger fish. Big fish. Real big fish. An actual big fish. See how different his attitude is? Catching back up to him. See, he's always going to put his head right into that deep water. And then he can just hold me there and go any way he wants. Now he's working me back upstream. So I got to follow. This is probably a 14-inch fish. But man, if I was on a small stream, I'd say this is a 20-inch fish. All right, I'm gonna try and work him into the shallows now. Keep that tension on him. Oh, there he broke me. No, I lost him. All that work and then I lost him, guys. This big rock right here in front of me. Usually there's a fish or two that sit around them. Big rocks, that is. So there he is. What did I tell you? Nice fish, not as big as the one I lost. I'm gonna try horsing him. Although he's getting more attitude all the time. Got him. Once again, those ones that I was catching yesterday, smaller than those. Flies out. Flies out. Quick look-see and back away. Okay, absolutely the coolest part about fishing at the hatchery is walking back and seeing the size of the fish that they are. I mean, these guys are little, but look at them run. They are just demons. And then this is the next pool. These ones are probably going to go out 2-3 weeks. So they do them in stages, right? So you have everything from fingerlings all the way up to the broods. This is another set of the ones that are going to go out this summer yet. Same with these guys too. Also a set that's going to go out probably next weekend. Where are the broods? The cool part is going over to the brood tank. So this must have been what they released this weekend. Oh no, they're just all down at the other end. Watch this, guys. This is going to be pretty cool. So there's some pretty good sized fish in there. Look at them all come. Look at them all. That's pretty cool. I think this is the brood. I don't know though. I get confused. Yeah. So this is the brood tower. So this is what the goal is, to catch one of these guys eventually. They're like 30-inch long fish in there. There's some just monster fish. I mean, 10-12 pounds, real easy. So the one that I lost, I'm not gonna say the one that I lost is that big, but he was probably the smallest one of the broods in here. Is how big he was. So that's the cool thing about fishing next to the hatchery. You get to see some just giant fish, and you get to see thousands of them. Also good to help little kids out. This must have been the ones they stocked this weekend. They're emptying these tanks out. And this is what's gonna grow to be as big as they get. Look at them jump. As big as they get by the end of the summer, by the end of October. So they start out that long, and by the end of October, they'll be full catchable length.